In an effort to deepen the relationship between Alan and Charlotte, Miyaha and Iruka formed a plan. And they managed to send Alan and Charlotte on a trip together. During their trip, Alan takes Charlotte to a zoo. While visiting the zoo, Charlotte expresses her desire to visit the petting zoo. Upon reaching the petting zoo, Charlotte is overwhelmed by the cuteness of those fluffy and soft magic beasts. So Alan decides to persuade some beasts to play with Charlotte. But to his surprise, every magical beast surrounds Charlotte. In other words, they are attracted to Charlotte. Meanwhile, Alan immediately realizes that Charlotte has the talent for being a magical creature tamer. Not only that, she could easily communicate with the high-level magical beasts without any training. In other words, she is something like a prodigy. Thus, Alan explains everything to Charlotte. Alan also recalls how Charlotte was surrounded by magical beasts when he found her. After a while, Alan and Charlotte learn about a baby Fenrir who was rescued while he was being hunted by a poacher. Since they couldn't communicate with the Fenrir and calm him down, they had to call in a beast tamer. Here, Charlotte is the beast tamer. Then, Alan learns that the mother of that baby Fenrir is heading towards the zoo. On top of that, a Fenrir of over 100 years of age can wipe out a city in seconds. Thus, Alan decides to head out to face the mother Fenrir. Charlotte manages to convince Alan that she will try to persuade the baby Fenrir to accept the treatment. Then, they plan to return him to his mother. In this way, they hope to calm down the mother. Thus, Alan heads off to confront the mother Fenrir. The battle between the mother Fenrir and Alan begins. He tries to calm her down, but she attacks him fiercely. Just as Alan is about to go all out, a capybara interrupts him. By the way, capybaras in this world are very powerful. Long story short, this capybara actually likes Charlotte too much. Apparently, he wants to save her from Alan. He also wants to destroy the kingdom for hurting Charlotte. Bro, I thought capybaras are supposed to have a chilled personality. Anyway, this not-so-chilled capybara is also the one who convinced the mother Fenrir that Alan was a poacher. Thus, the mother Fenrir, multiple baby Fenrirs, and the capybara surround Alan. Alan immediately realizes that he is at a disadvantage. Then, Charlotte shows up with the baby Fenrir. By the way, all the magical beasts from the zoo also came with her. Now, if you think controlling powerful beasts that can destroy cities isn't overpowered, I don't know what is. Anyway, Alan effortlessly defeats the capybara with just one hit. The capybara accuses Alan of forcing Charlotte to stay with him. In response, Charlotte defends Alan. She implies that she feels safe with Alan. And because of Alan, she is finally able to live her life to the fullest.